All right, let's talk a little bit about where we want to go with this game. So we've done quite a bit. We've added monsters, we've added combat, we've got our hallways connecting. Now there's the main thing that I'm thinking is the rooms are kind of static. Well, they're hard-coded, right? So every time, here's one instance of our game running, then let's rerun the game. The rooms are in the same position, right? So what's going to happen is we're going to want multiple levels. So we're either going to have to hard code each level, which we could do. I mean, that's pretty common in games that you actually design a level. But in our game, we're going to do it randomly generated. So each time that you go into a level, it'll be different than the previous one every time because it'll just be random. So what that's going to look like is kind of made a grid here. So this is going to be our game. So we're going to have these grids are going to be split up. So this is room 1 will always be in here, room 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6. There won't always be 6 rooms. That will also be random. And then the rooms will connect with each other. So we're going to be working towards that. And I just kind of drew this up to show you what it will look like. Again, these are our coordinates up here and down here. So we're going to work on that in the next tutorial. In this tutorial, we're just going to do a really quick, we're going to add this hub here. So we're going to display information about the user, what level the user is at, how much gold the user has, what the health of the user is, the attack of the user, and the experience. We might also want to add, well, this is level, like room level. We might want the user to be able to level up, so we might work on that. But okay, so let's work on this. We're going to want a new file, and we're going to save it as, we're going to call it screen.c. So screen.c, just save that. We're going to move the screen setup into that file. So copy that and paste it. Save that. Remember, this should include rogue.h as all our files do. So pound include rogue.h. Save that. Okay, and let's write our function int. We're going to call it print game hub. And we'll pass it a pointer of the level. So level star level. And we'll just save that. I guess it will return 1. Return 1. Okay, so if you look at our grid, we're going to print it right at the bottom, and we're going to make the game a height of 25. So we're going to want to do a move print W for the first print W. And so that's going to be 25, 0. And then we're just going to have 4 spaces between each kind of stat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then level. This will be a variable, %d. And that's stored in level. Level. So that will print what level the user is on. And then since we've already moved the cursor to this position, we don't need to use move print W anymore. We can just use print W. And so gold %d, and then that's going to be level user gold. Now we don't actually have that yet set up, I don't think. Let's just checker.h in our include file, go to our user player struct, and as you can see, there's no actual gold. So int gold. That means we are also going to have to initialize that in our player.c create player function or player setup function. So new player gold equals 0. We'll just start at 0. And let's also add a max health. So let's let's just add a max health int max health, and this will go up with the more experience the player has, which we should also add experience. So int XP. And let's initialize those. So new player XP equals 0. Does that work? I don't know why it went light blue there. We'll see if it works or not. And then new player max health equals 20 because you started max health. Okay. And let's, every time that we slay a monster, let's put that experience up. So that's going to be in combat.c. No, it should be in monster.c. Kill, no, it won't work in kill monster. So it should be in combat.c. Yeah, so right after kill monster, we'll put the player's experience up by 1. So player XP ++. Okay, so now we've added experience. And let's get back to printing that hub. So gold, level user gold. Now remember 4 spaces between each. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then print W. Maybe we'll just do, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll copy and paste that a few times. So paste that. Okay, so health points is next. So we want health points. First we want the current health points, and then in brackets we want the max health points. So that's going to be level user, and I'm just going to copy that now because we'll be using it quite a bit. Level user health, and then level user max health. And attack %d, level user attack, and experience finally. So %d, level user XP. Again, I'm not sure why that's going light blue, so we'll see if that works. And then, because we're not clearing the screen, we're also just going to print some more spaces just in case. Yeah, just to make sure that the that entire line at 25 is cleared every time that we reprint this, because we don't clear it. So we're just writing over it. And we wouldn't want any, every time that we write it, the length that we're writing might change. So we just, yeah, we want to be certain there. Okay, so let's quit this, clear it, make, see what happens. Multiple definition of screen setup. So we didn't add this. Oh, we didn't remove it from here. I don't think we added it to this print game hub to our .h. So let's do that. And we can call these screen functions. Screen functions. Clear, make. Okay, so nothing's printing because we did not call that function. So we're going to call it at the top of our game loop. Yeah, so what did we call it? Print game hub, I think we called it. And then we're also going to call it right after a create level, because this won't run until this runs. So the map will print, but then there won't be that game hub. Well, actually, let's just see what happens. I'll comment this out, show you why we have that. So clear, make, yeah, okay. Level, so we have that passive level, try again. Okay, so right here with it commented out, you can see that there's actually no game hub. Well, we should... Oh, wait. Okay. We've expanded it. Let's run it again. So there's no game hub, and then as soon as we press something, it appears. So we don't want that. Uncomment that. Clear it. Clear, make... Okay, so now it shows up at the start. And let's go attack a monster and we'll see the health points update. So we'll go kill this spider. And you can see it's kind of attacking us back, so it goes down. And our experience went up as well. I suppose eventually the higher level of monster you kill, the more experience you should get. But that's all stuff that we'll work on later. Okay, so in our next tutorial, we're going to work on randomly generating the room. So it could be a bit of a lengthy one. So I hope you enjoyed the shorter tutorial.